so much stuff going on. We just witnessed the arm wrestling.
I'm in shock, man. I mean, deer in the headlights. I don't even know what to say after watching that, right?
Yeah, that was wild, man. I think it's fair to say that it was a fair match. We had Stu Stone ref in the match. It was good. But the best thing is the proceeds, they both donated to Make-A-Wish. So everything was for a very good cause and a few laughs. So
there was definitely some laughs, especially when Mateo came out. And
oh, my God.
We did have a ref. Stu's a good ref. Stu's a friend of mine, and he's a little seedy, but I think he was fair there. But I do have to ask, did you notice that Carrot Top was wearing like a pink shirt?
Pink. He was rocking out the pink.
Who wears pink to an arm wrestling match? It probably doesn't help you out very much, right?
No, not so much.
But the fake arm did. The fake arm
did. Fake arm was good, yeah.
So, great. So, I guess we got a lot of stuff to talk about, stuff that's coming up, stuff that happened today.
Yeah, well, first of all, I mean, today has been epic. And when is our next live chat? That's the most important thing. Of course, when's the next one?
Well, don't forget the launch party. I mean, we need to talk about that first because that's our next live event, which is on the 9th, June 9th.
Absolutely.
From Serenity.
I was going to say, it's not from the studio. We're actually going to be live from Serenity. And this will also not only be the exclusive debut for MagicPlace.com, but also this will be the first look at Chris's brand new section, A Mystica.
It was funny because on Loyal Saturday he was talking about A Mystica as like an alternative name for Believe, and I was thinking, hey, maybe we should talk about it. But
brand new section of his house, so you guys will also get a sneak peek at the brand new edition of Criss Angel's house, which is a beautiful oasis away from all the epic craziness that goes on in Las Vegas. That's going to be cool too. So June 9th, that's going to be very exciting. We'll give you guys all the details on all that. And, of course, the other thing that we did allude to was the NeXt Loyal Chat, which will be happening when?
On the 23rd of June. Make sure to follow at Criss Angel on Twitter.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you will see all the notifications. We generally start talking about it a week and a half before we go live and, announce the guests. But it has been a monthly program to date. And hopefully as long as the support's there from the viewers, I mean, we definitely like to keep that going.
Yeah, I would say, if anything, things are getting more and more crazy as we go forward. I mean, more and more viewers. More people from all different countries are out there, and this thing's blowing up. So one of the people that you did talk about today that we did have on was Mr. Stu Stone.
Mr. Stu. And, in a minute, I think I'm actually going to call him on set because I want to ask if that fight was really, really fair. Yeah. But I do have to, talking about the craziness on set, I don't know how doing a monthly show we're going to make it crazier every time. I mean, next time they have to bring, knives, guns, right? I mean, it's just... It's funny because we were talking about some of the things planned for the next one, and they're 10 times more over the top than this. Yeah. I mean, this is definitely going to be the #1 live internet show, not just because of the celebrity talent, but just all the creative behind it, and this great studio and all the resources that Criss is devoting to helping helping his fans enjoy the weekend.
This is crazy enough for me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like I said, deer in the headlights, man. Deer in the headlights. So, on that note, I think I'm going to call Mr. Stone in. Stu Stone, good friend of mine.
To do too. Also, when Stu comes in, we do need to also show the B-roll for the Anti-Gravity Card. So let's bring Stu in.
Yeah, he'll love to see it. Yeah. Stu,
Mr. Stone.
Why, where should I? Just right here?
Yeah.
You're a little taller than Mateo. Why don't you jump in his seat?
Yeah, sure. That's the first person I've ever been taller than.
Nice.
And that's probably true, actually. So, Stu, we got to know.
Keep it real.
Was it fair?
I got to tell you, going into this, knowing, just Carrot Top and knowing his workout regimen, the Vegas odds had Carrot Top as the favorite, I believe. I believe he was getting, I think he was minus 220 at the casino when I got there this morning. But then getting here and seeing the kind of shape that Criss is in, the line kind of shifted a little bit. And I got to say, it was kind of an upset, but, it was a fair matchup all the way. Criss definitely beat Carrot Top in an arm wrestling contest. I saw it with my own eyes.
Well, not only did he beat Carrot Top at arm wrestling, Carrot Top was also leg wrestling, double-handed wrestling.
Yeah, he was resorting to every trick in the book.
He pulled out some moves, man.
He just was one prop short of of winning this one.
So as a referee of a celebrity match like that, let me ask you this. Did it break your focus and concentration when Mateo came running out there looking for Triple H?
Throw you off.
And all I do have to say is it's a good thing that Triple H wasn't on the set because I really like Mateo, and he's a great piece of Believe, and I'm going to the show tonight, and I would hate to see him not be able to perform.
I mean, of all of these celebrity arm wrestling matchups that I have refereed in the past, of course, I did the great Stallone versus Norris. Frank Stallone won that one. I've done, the Golden Girls had a bit of a riff a couple years ago. But this one is by far the most exciting, power-packed, exciting celebrity arm wrestling challenge that I've ever been a part of.
Well, maybe what we could do on the next live chat or one of the future ones, because I know, we're talking about you maybe doing more stuff with us, and we really appreciate you, bringing over the Stick Cam group and some of your viewers from there. Maybe on one of the upcoming shows, we can talk to Criss and see if we can get a contest for you and Mateo to do some arm wrestling.
Nice.
And I think the loser could donate like $1 to the charity of their choice.
The charity
right?
takes PayPal, sure.
They do, I'm sure. We'll make sure.
Maybe
that
a wet boxers contest, something that I could beat him in, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. He did say he was the Houdini with the
little.
Yeah, it's possible.
But honestly, this has been a really exciting experience. Coming in and seeing you guys here in this studio is unbelievable. Just this desk alone is better than anything I've ever seen before. But this is the future right here. As far as people who are in the live streaming field, Criss and his amazing team here are definitely way ahead of everybody else.
Well, and that's one of the reasons why we really appreciate you joining us, Stu.
Absolutely,
because Stu and I have been working together for a while on some different projects, and we've had some good times together, and I'm really excited to have him here. And I know you have a friend here as well.
Yeah,
Josh.
My buddy
Mr.
Josh Norris is around. Josh and I worked together so long on trying to bring the Magic, connect that to the streaming area with the Magic Session stuff. So big shout out to my buddy Josh Norris. It's so good to have him here in the studio and seeing this, because we never dreamed that we'd see anything like this, whether it's Magic or entertainment like this. The quality that we're really working with here is definitely out of this world. So
absolutely.
So
cool. Based on that, we should probably take a look at the Anti-Gravity Card. I'm really excited about this. I think it's awesome. And now we have Josh, Mr. Josh Norris.
All right, what's up, buddy?
You notice I don't get any handshakes over here.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm like
Norris.
There we go. I'm gonna sit in the man's chair.
Nice.
This is like the Iron Throne.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna pull this away over here.
Wow.
But
nice. Well, I'll tell you what, Josh is a Magic buddy of mine, and he hasn't seen this yet, so let's have Josh and the rest of the viewers check out the B-roll from our Anti-Gravity Card shoot. Here we go.
That was great.
Yeah.
Load it! Love it. It's awesome. That's awesome.
Super visual. The crowd was like partying in the background.
Yeah, they were loving it. Yeah, we had some cameos from Mark Calabrese and Sean Fields on there, and of course, Mr. Criss Angel doing some stuff there. So that's our brand new project that we're working with, and as you see, it's very visual, very magical looking. You're able to float a card, beautiful LED lights, and it's totally under your control. And we've had a blast with this stuff over the last couple of weeks. So, Brian,
the production quality on it is badass, too. I mean, that is an awesome shot. The new footage you guys have been showing me looks amazing. So there's nothing like this in Magic right now.
Does it come in a credit card form? I have a Discover card I wouldn't mind to.
Well, the cool thing is this will be hitting stores, and right around Christmas time, it will be blowing up out there. You'll see commercials. You'll see it in all the stores. And it's something that, honestly, you guys can start picking up and doing right away. And it's going to be the next big thing. So we're stoked with that one.
I think even Stu could do it, potentially.
You should get a lesson before you leave.
Yeah, I would. Yeah? Please, I would love. I'll give you my room number. You can come to the room.
Okay, that's a little different.
Behind the scenes,
yeah, exactly. So there we go.
Very cool. So the Anti-Gravity Card is going to be big, and it's just one of those things that you bring your own style to, and we really think that it's going to be. It's like the frisbee or like the fushigi ball. You can bring your own style to it. Or the yo-yo, the old yo-yo and stuff. So we're really excited
way better
about
than
that.
the yo-yo.
Oh yeah,
I mean it's night and day. And just I was watching the footage when they were in the club. And,
oh yeah,
it's just hot. It's awesome.
Yeah. Now, is this the kind of thing you could do in any setting? I mean, they were in sort of like a nightclub, sort of dark vibe. But could I do this for my friends at a house in the middle of a party?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. This is the kind of thing where we just showed a couple of quick pieces from the video, but we did this in a park, we did it at a skate park, we did this at a basketball court, so it doesn't have to just
outdoor,
be
broad daylight.
Yeah, man.
We had 10-year-old kids doing this, Josh. I mean, I know you're a corporate magician, and you're just doesn't matter what the effect is, you can do it. But we literally had 10-year-old kids who have absolutely no magic knowledge whatsoever doing this within
right
15
out of the box.
minutes. Yeah, they open it up, bam.
Absolutely.
I know what I want for Hanukkah this year.
Well, another good thing is that we have coming up is we alluded to a little bit earlier. We gave the first peek, but let's give them another look at Kinetico from Sean Fields, and then we'll bring Sean on and have him talk a little bit about that too. That's our very first MagicPlace.com exclusive. So let's run the clip of Kinetico. I think that's the word that comes to mind when I see Kinetico. That is insane.
And you're talking about production value. What do you think about that one?
Yeah, well, on top of the production value, how cool is that trick? I mean, how visual is that floating ring going right onto the finger? I mean, that's almost like the more advanced version of the anti-gravity, right? That's kind of taking it to the next level.
Absolutely. Well, that's one of the nice things about the things we're doing. We're working on things for the most advanced magician, the workers that are out there earning money, that are doing corporate, but like yourself, the people that are trying to take it to the next level. And we have the best original magic, but on the other side, we're also trying to work with the mainstream.
Let's bring on Sean Fields right now. Let's have him come on set. Yes, Mr. Sean Fields. Easy. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man.
Oh my God, I got a handshake.
Yeah,
I'm happy. I'm stoked.
Awesome effect, man.
Awesome.
Stu
Stone in the building. That's right. Awesome.
Wow, this is great.
So the creator of Kinetico is in the building, and the really cool thing is what we just saw with the ring dancing around and jumping on your finger. That's not even all that you get with Kinetico.
Sir,
Let them know what else is up with Kinetico, man.
There's a couple other effects on the DVD. The first one is a coin bend, which is very, very cool. Okay. You borrow a coin and you just wave your hand over it, and they see the coin morph and bend. It looks really, really cool.
Nice.
And the other one, I don't know if you've seen this yet, Brian. I know Luke has, and he really likes it. Was the kinetic bill?
Yeah.
You've seen the haunted bill before.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it done with a borrowed bill?
No.
Oh,
Usually
this is
it's something that comes out of your pocket.
Exactly.
And you have to set up in advance. Yeah.
It's very cool. You borrow a bill and you hold it at your fingertips, and it just begins to fold, and you hand it back. It's very, very cool.
Wow.
And the really cool thing is, on June the 9th, we are going to be having a live debut, not only for MagicPlace.com, but for the Kinetico project that we've been working so tirelessly on behind the scenes too.
Oh, it's going to be a fun day.
We'll be at Chris's house. We'll be at the pool. Might be some girls in bikinis hanging out live for you guys, and we're so excited about that. And it's exclusive access to Chris's house live. This has never been done. We've never brought you a broadcast from Criss Angel's house live before. And not only that, but I did allude to earlier, we're going to be giving people an exclusive look at a Mystica, the brand new Oasis at Chris's place. He's been working so hard on. The exclusive look at that too.
That place is gorgeous.
A lot of firsts.
Yeah, it was definitely worth the work. That place is
it's
beautiful.
And it's a great thing. When we want to have creative meetings or whatever, it's a great spot to think and be creative, and that's why Criss came up with it and put it together. And it's a beautiful spot.
It is. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. And the other cool thing is at 2 o'clock, right after this, the other big thing that's happening is the Triple H interview part 2.
Part 2, unseen, wasn't
Yeah.
part of.
That's right. Yeah, so you get the rest of the interview. That's on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Criss Angel, and that's exclusively on Chris's YouTube channel. So don't forget to not only watch the video, but click that subscribe button too, and let Criss know that you're out there and that you are watching and connecting with him on YouTube as well. So we're very, very excited about that too. Yeah.
So I got a question, Luke.
Uh-oh.
Did you ever see the movie Twins with Danny DeVito and Schwarzenegger? I mean, come on, right? Stu. Right?
Oh, us?
Yeah, I can see it.
Maybe.
I don't know. There's an elephant in the room. You're apparently missing
This
it.
is hilarious.
So I'm
What do you guys
Schwarzenegger.
think?
And I love Canada and I love Canadians, but just out of where are you from?
I'm from Toronto.
And where are you from?
Winnipeg.
Hey.
Is there a chance, right?
Canadian.
Small world.
Maybe one of your dads was a trucker. I don't know, but
If you find my dad, let him know.
I will.
Hi.
We'll tell him that. We'll tell him that you say hi, Stu. That sounds great.
Too funny.
So, what did you think of the Triple H piece? That was awesome, right? And I know, Stu, you do some wrestling stuff with NWA.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, Triple H, I guess Brock Lesnar broke his arm, and for Criss to get that exclusive, it's pretty big. I know a lot of people in the wrestling world wanted to know what happened there, and I guess part 2, Triple H is going to explain a little bit more about how he's feeling, how he's recovering, and what's next for him and Brock Lesnar.
And I did see you with the cast about a month or two ago, didn't I?
Yeah, I had a great magic trick of my own. I borrowed a friend's car and smashed into someone else and managed to make all my money disappear. It was really cool, though. I had to learn a new trick using my other hand to... it's a whole other conversation for another time.
Wouldn't that be the stranger?
But yeah, I mean, I'm better now. I'm better now. Things are on the up and up.
Do you remember the conversation we had when you were in the hospital and you're still on drugs?
Can you remind me?
I guess
I will after. I can on here, but it was.
Do we have any medication here?
Yeah.
Well, not only the people in front of the cameras do we have to thank, all of our guests, of course, Mr. Nathan Burton, Mr. Moo for showing up and hanging out with us on Livewire. Carrot Top was in the building. Carrot Top, that's awesome. Of course, Stu Stone yourself, thank you so much for being
Hey,
on,
thanks.
buddy.
I want to give a huge shout out to stickcam.com and all the Sunday Night Stew viewers, Cable Guy, Jeff, Clarence Obama, all the guys that helped put this together, and to Criss Angel staff for hosting me out here. This has been a great time. Awesome.
Also, a few more shout-outs. Our technical director, Luke Bourgeois, behind the scenes, back there just rocking out all this stuff. Awesome Luke Bourgeois. Bob Massey behind the scenes running cameras and doing editing. Our editor, Lily, as well. Steve Parker, our producer. This would not be possible without Steve Parker, of course. Our buddy, Davin Levenberg. Maria Erna, of course, joining me earlier for the pre-show. Costa Sarantakos, of course, the VP of Operations here, running the show behind the scenes of everything. Tom Rutin, who makes all the fun stuff happen, too. A lot of great stuff from Tom. Taking lots of photos for you guys. You'll see lots of that later. George Strampolis behind the scenes. Cousin George out there, along with Doug Malloy, helping put together all the sets and make all this happen as well. This just wouldn't be here without those guys. Of course, all the Anti-Gravity kids, if you're watching, thank you for being there for the shoot. It was an awesome shoot.
That was a great day.
All the rest of the APWI staff, I know I'm missing somebody out there. I'm so sorry, but we love all you guys out there. And, of course, the Triple H and Stephanie McMahon for being part of the interview with Criss, and, of course, Criss Angel himself for taking not only his time, but making this available for you guys. The resources that go into this, you have no idea, not only the cost, but the time that goes into it. So big shout-out and much love to Criss Angel himself. Mind Freak, he's out there. Of course, Mr. Alberto is behind the scenes too. Mr. Dodo.
Making it happen, Dodo.
Right, Dodo. Sandra, as well as watching out there. Mark Calabrese, Sean Fields, all the rest of the magicians. I know I just saw Jesse Feinberg out there watching, my buddy Josh Norris. And everyone else that's not only watching, we love all you guys all over the world, but also anyone else that's been part of this or helped us through this. Thank you so much for being part of what we do. And we can't wait to bring a bigger and better experience, not just this month, but next month and going forward. We got a lot of big things playing with the MF13 networks.
Well, there's a couple important thank yous you forgot. Of course, Bob Massey, our camera guy. You actually saw him probably a couple times today.
Yep.
Mateo.
Oh, Mateo,
right?
yes.
I mean, did you
my
see
God.
that get up?
Yeah,
he looked
I
like a
tried
little
that out of my
baby
memory.
action figure. He looked like a baby. I mean, I want to pick him up and just hug him. You know, after
What are they?
I was
like
rocking
luchadors?
yeah, luchadores. But he didn't
Lucha
have,
Libre?
He didn't have the
Libre,
mask. Yeah, Lucha Libre. And of course, Josh, thanks for being with
Hey,
us,
thanks for
Sean,
having me, guys.
which I know you got. And most importantly, Mr. Duke Lancey. No mentions throughout all these shows for Duke Lancey.
All right. So I guess that about wraps up this Loyal Saturday chat. Don't forget that we will post who our next guest will be, and you guys can post more and more questions, send in those video clips. And if we didn't get to you this time, that doesn't mean we won't get to you next time. All right. And also, don't forget to watch the rest of the Triple H interview Part 2 right now, coming up on the Criss Angel YouTube channel. That is youtube.com/Criss Angel. That's
See you
right,
next
guys.
month,
All
guys.
right. Catch you guys next time.